we'll kick off with Nick Webb, BBC.
Thank you. Evening, Wayne. Was that a question of being unsure whether you were closing out a 6-point win or going for a bonus point win at the end?
Well, definitely looking to win the game and to achieve the goal of 4 tries. I think we had numerous opportunities to do that, and a mixture of some very, very strong defence from Italy and also errors from ourselves. We weren't able to get across the line when we created some opportunities, so that was frustrating.
Recording in progress.
Ultimately was part of our downfall.
Thoughts on the Wyn Jones efforts being not given?
Oh look, yeah, I think it's in the wording, isn't it? On field, no try. You know, I thought that it looked as though he'd got across the line. He's a big man and the ball's underneath him, so if it didn't touch a blade of grass I'd be very surprised. However, you know, when you ask an inexperienced TMO to have a look at it, but on field is no try, the decision was no try. So that was frustrating, but look, you know, at the end of the day we still should have been better and we still should have got across the line.
5th place in the table overall. How disappointing is that after last year's triumph in particular?
Oh yeah, very disappointing. Look, a lot's happened since last year, we know that, it's well documented. But we had an opportunity here and we came with a goal of giving ourselves an opportunity to finish 3rd, which would have been a superb effort, I think, by the boys. After round 1, you know, we're building each week and very disappointing. We've talked about it on the pitch, players have talked about it in the changing room, and you know, we will review this performance and we have to make sure that a performance like that, which is an unacceptable performance, doesn't happen again.
Oh, hang on, sorry, Nick, we can't hear you. Could you repeat that?
Yeah. Dan Biggar said in his post-match interview, it's probably the last chance for a lot of players. What's your thoughts on that, Wayne, and the pressure that'll come on you and the coaching team as a result of this result?
Yeah, look, we're not too worried about that pressure. It comes with the territory. It's really an emotional time after a game like that, especially when you haven't played well but you've got yourselves in front 3 tries to 0 and you're trying to close the game out. And you don't get the desired result, and in fact the opposition score in the last play, well, with over a minute to go. But that's another story whether we get the kick-off or not. But look, it was really, really frustrating. Dan obviously very frustrated. He's a guy that's put so much into the jersey over so many years, and let's not forget the milestone that he's achieved today in Alan Wyn. So clearly he's going to be upset and disappointed. So look, we will review this game and yeah, we will look at why we didn't get across the line and win it.
Adam, you've experienced quite a lot in the last couple of years, highs and lows. How convinced are you that you can recover from this as you go off to South Africa with the World Cup only 18 months away?
Yeah, look, nothing changes in terms of where we're at and what we're working towards. Obviously, that was not part of the plan. To lose this match today. Certainly it's disappointing. So what we do as a coaching group is we review this game as we would. We'll probably spend more time on it than we had hoped, but we've got to look at why we didn't have the energy, why we didn't have that urgency that the Italians came with. You know, on such a great day with the sun shining and a couple of massive milestones to motivate each and every one of us, and so yeah, we have to go away and work out why we didn't get the performance that we're after.
And Adam, what's the players' perspective on today's disappointment and the campaign as a whole?
Yeah, obviously, first reaction, hugely disappointed. For a lot of us, probably our worst experience in West Jersey, so yeah, we're just gutted. Probably reflecting on the game, discipline first half, let us down, given territory away, and then obviously points kept ticking over. Felt like we come back into the second half pretty well and got into a good position to probably win the game, and then just disappointed the way we finished the game, and just like I said, obviously gutted with the result today.
How much do you feel this is a step backwards, this campaign as a whole after the joy you experienced last year, Adam?
Look, as professional sport viewing, sometimes you're going to get a rub of the green and sometimes you're not, but like Wayne has alluded to, we're going to reflect hard, definitely individually and as a team, and hopefully we can make it right come the summer now.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Beth?
Adam, obviously no player goes out to lose and perform like that, but can you explain the difference between the France match and today and how it felt out there, please?
It's tough to explain really. Felt like we had a really good training week. Boys were definitely fresh and we were looking sharp going into it. The clarity was there. We had a really good team run and all the right things were said going into it. So it was just disappointing the way we performed today. Like I said, we'll reflect on it and hopefully make right in the summer.
Wayne, people say obviously hindsight is a great thing, but people say, you know, maybe you selected the wrong team to start with, maybe not enough respect for the Italians. What would you say to them?
I think that's disrespecting the team that we put out. Clearly, you know, they didn't perform as they would like to as individuals and collectively as a group, and we're disappointed as a group. But there's enough talent out there to get the job done, we believed, and with the last play of the game, we got a job done in terms of winning, even with a disappointing performance. So there's so many one-off moments in the game that we'll reflect on and look to make sure that we don't repeat. But yeah, probably it's one of frustration, but I would always back the selection on the basis that we believe that this squad has depth, and you've seen some of those players play very, very well in the past.
Last one from me, Wayne. Obviously, we had these kind of tone conversations, you know, a couple of autumns ago when things really weren't great for Wales. Obviously, last year you pick up and you win a Six Nations. Now we're having this type of conversation again. How frustrated are you that it seems, you know, a bit like snakes and ladders at the moment?
Yeah, it is, but you know, if we go to the World Cup and get through to the quarterfinals, win a quarterfinal, go to the semi-final, everyone will be very happy. We're not going to lose focus in terms of what the big goal is here and what the big picture is. Yes, today is you know, a bitter pill to swallow for everybody, but we have to learn from the performance to get better, and I'm hoping that we take a step forward in the summer against the world champions in their backyard, which is going to be a tough ask. But we go there with an idea on how far away we are from the world champions, 12 months out from the World Cup. So it's not a bad place to be when you look at it from that point of view. So yes, I say again, we're gutted with the result, we're disappointed. No one's happy with a performance like that, especially when you give away 12 points through discipline in the first half, and then you score 3 tries in the second half, get across the line at moments there where we could have pinned them in their 22 or in goal area. We just let them slip on the day, and that is frustrating for everyone concerned.
Can I just pick up on that point quickly about the World Cup? Obviously there'll be a lot of people, fans saying, you know, we're 18 months out, we can't see any kind of progress. Are you going to say that this team will prove them wrong?
Yeah, look, I think everyone was pretty happy with the Six Nations last year and the way we were heading. Coming into the competition, I think some people in the media had us down for 4th or battling it out with Scotland. And look, I think we had 3 really good performances in this competition and 2 that we're not proud of. So it wasn't the complete competition, you're right, and we'll get criticism for it, and rightly so, because you know, this match, regardless of the squad we put out, we believe we should win the game. And that's not being arrogant, it's just being realistic. And so look, we just need to keep working hard behind the scenes, which we will be doing, and we look forward to the summer. And then, as you say, right to say, we're virtually then into a World Cup season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got time for one more person to ask questions in the live, and then Wayne will also do an embargoed section in the mix zone for writers. So Alex, you put your hand up first, so over to you.
Hi Wayne, the attack probably struggled throughout the championship, but it looked like it really struggled today. What was your analysis of that behind this one?
Well, I don't know that it struggled, Alex. I know that we didn't finish a lot of opportunities that we created. If we weren't creating opportunities, I'd be a lot more concerned, but certainly, as you would have seen in that first half in the 22, 3 or 4 opportunities to score, and we dropped the final pass, 1 or 2 things didn't quite happen. The Italians gave away penalties, so we went again to look to score a try as opposed to take 3 points. So look, it's frustrating because I think we are creating, but we're not finishing. and that's something that we need to get right moving forward.
Okay, so the live press conference is done. Adam, you can leave.
Thanks, Ben.
Come on this way.